All right, so right now is a great time to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Right now, a lot of us are being stretched. Okay, so we're doing new things, trying new things, having to adapt, mold, and shape into all of these different things that we're not used to. So we got to get used to getting out of our comfort zone. So how do we do that? Well, in today's blog, I wrote 11 things, 11 ways to get used to get yourself out of comfort zones. Okay. And so here's the deal. We all know this, right? There's no growth in a comfort zone, and there's no comfort in the growth zone. Okay. And in the blog article, I show you guys this chart that's pretty common, pretty familiar to most of us. Probably have seen it around, but talking about the different zones that we kind of live in. And so the comfort zone, the fear zone, the learning zone, and the growth zone. Okay. And those are kind of the progression as we go, right? When you're in comfort zone, you're kind of doing what you're comfortable with, what you know. And then there's a little bit of fear, finding excuses. You kind of lack the confidence, and then you kind of move into this learning. Okay, I'm gonna fight through the fear. I'm gonna fight through that, but we're gonna get into the learning zone where we're actually, problem solving. We're resolving the conflict inside of us, and we're pushing through that. And then there's the growth zone where you begin to get new vision. You begin to set new milestones for success and things like that, and that's what we want. Right? There's a lot of that going on right now with COVID and all the things going on. We're being stretched. And if you are relying on your comfort zone right now, you're going to get left behind. You're going to get maybe let go from your job, because right now is not a time to be in your comfort zone. You got to be growing. You got to be trying new things. You got to be learning new skills, learning new ways of doing ministry, learning new ways of doing what you used to do. You've got to try and grow continually. So this is always a great thing to do, but even more than ever right now in the middle of COVID, this is extremely, extremely, extremely important. And so I want to encourage you guys, dive in to this blog, but I want to highlight just a couple of the suggestions that we gave today, and talk about it, because some of them are pretty funny, and challenging as well. So the first one is this: is put your attention on your surroundings, because here's oftentimes is when those areas come up for growth, we get afraid, we get insecure, and we start playing these mind games. I'm not good enough. I've tried that before. I haven't been good at that before. And what happens is we play that broken record over and over and over. And one of the best ways to break that cycle is to look at your surroundings and look at the things that are real, that you can see, that you can taste, that you can feel, and not just what's in your head, but to break out of your head, look ahead, look what's around, and see what's there. Another one is mentally rehearse, and this is one that I do a lot. This one that I go to quite a bit, is to mentally rehearse what you're about to go into. Maybe you're about to go into a meeting that's challenging. Maybe you're about to lead a outreach event that's challenging. Maybe you're about to do something that's a little bit challenging to you. Rehearse what it looks like. We talk about Olympic athletes, and they have the course memorized. Every bobsled team that wins, they talk about, they know what corner 3 looks like and exactly how to do it in their sleep. They're bobbing and weaving because they've rehearsed that course over and over and over and over again. And they've seen themselves winning the gold medal. They've seen themselves winning the Super Bowl, whatever it might be. And rehearse the conversation. Right before you go to bed, when you first wake up, rehearse that conversation, rehearse what you're going to say, and walk through it, and walk through options or resistance. Maybe you're going to do a big pitch for a new ministry idea. Rehearse some of the pushback that you might get from people that you're leading. Another one is change your wardrobe. Just totally dress a little bit different. Try your hair a little bit different. You typically wear a hat. Don't wear a hat. Whatever it might be, change something up that just reminds, okay, I'm trying different things. I'm dressing different, a little bit differently, right? Still be true to yourself, but do something a little bit different that pushes you out. Okay, this is a big one. Take a different route home. Okay, take a different route home. Okay, and so I got to show you this picture, but before I do, let me set it up. So, I've lived in Edmond for about 9 years, and for 8 of those years, I worked in Oklahoma City, and it was about an 18-mile drive. And pretty much every single day, I mindlessly drove to and from work because my motor skills, my motor memory just took me there without me really having to give much effort. And so I would just go. And almost every day, I take those same route home. And for about a year, there was a street right in front of my house that was under construction. And I'm telling you guys, for months and months and months, I would mindlessly drive home, and I would get into this scenario right here where I was stuck in that construction line. And every time I would pull in about a mile or so, I'd start seeing it coming. I'd say, oh no, I did it again. I'm in line for the construction, and I couldn't get out. I was stuck because I had just mindlessly gone through this routine where I was just going home the same way I always have. And so many times, that is how we run our lives. And especially when we're in our comfort zone, we just aimlessly go through our ministry routine. We just mindlessly go through our sermon prep routine. We mindlessly go through our leadership development meetings. We just go through these same things, and we don't give them the full attention that we would when we break out of our comfort zone and do something different, challenge ourselves to grow. And so I want to encourage you guys, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Try something new. I'll give you another one, is to hang out with people that take a risk, okay? So hang out with people that are comfortable taking risks. This will get you used to taking risks. And so if you're not a risk taker, typically, get around some people that are pushing you to go zip lining, that are pushing you to go skydiving, that are pushing you to go whitewater rafting, that are pushing you to go surfing, whatever that thing is that maybe would just kind of shake you up to go horseback riding or to go on a hike or go camping, whatever it might be. Shake yourself up a little bit. In our podcast with Wes Beavis, he talked about the fact that part of burnout is parts of our brain begins to shut down, and that the best way to wake those up is to not only do things that are rejuvenating, but do different things that causes your brain to have to engage. So if you typically like to go fishing to recharge, don't do that. Go mountain biking. If you like mountain biking, don't do that. Go read a book or go do something adventurous, right? Do something that shakes your body up, forces your mind to wake up, forces you to get in there. So again, get around some people that take risks. You guys, I want to encourage you guys, take a look at the blog today. The link is in the description, and have a great day. Hopefully this video has been helpful. Look forward to talking to you